So a couple of years ago, I started training martial arts, and boy, was I shocked at the amount of skills and physical competencies needed for martial arts. I had a go at jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Muay Thai, and had a taste of all these sports and realized that these sports were super demanding on multiple systems of the body. I, on the other hand, initially did not have any of these competencies whatsoever. All I have to say is that for the first 6 months, I was just getting my ass beat. However, just a month ago, I decided to go all in and commit completely to one sport, being Muay Thai, and do my absolute best to see how much I could exactly improve. Bear in mind, when I was on this journey, I was on monk mode, so I was absolutely away from all forms of degeneracy and indulging in no form of instant gratification such as pornography, fast food, video games, etc. I was totally committed to my goals and had removed all forms of sedation from my life. So I did some research about training plans and figured that I needed to train at least twice a day. The very first session was going to either be weight training or something cardio based, and the next one was going to be a Muay Thai session. I decided to build up the volume eventually. It has been my experience that when I'm on no FAP, my ability to recover from workouts increases significantly. Think about semen. It can literally give rise to another life form, meaning it's just so powerful. So I imagine it must be super taxing for the body to produce it. And now think about the person who's just PMOing and jerking off and wasting all this resource that takes a lot of time and effort for the body to renew. So that person is just looking at pixels and getting nothing, no return for his investment. I was able to endure multiple sessions a day and still feel recovered the very next day. And guess what? More recovery is equal to more quality training sessions and therefore more progress. The number one benefit of semen retention during this period was boosted recovery. So during the actual Muay Thai classes, there was a lot of pad work and drilling involved for the purpose of skill development. I was required to pick up a lot of new information in a short period of time. Now being 100 plus days on NoFap just allowed me to pick up all these moves almost instantly. I was literally like a wet sponge. NoFap makes you super sharp cognitively and therefore you're able to make these adaptations rather quickly. I was now learning at an unprecedented rate. I had not sedated myself, or my mind was not wandering off to La La Land. There was no brain fog whatsoever. I was just so automatically hyper-focused on things. The moves that I had learned just a couple of days ago, I was now able to implement them in sparring and was even able to land some of them. NoFap certainly improves the rate at which you pick up new information and how long you retain that information. I remember prior to NoFap, I couldn't even ask for an extra packet of ketchup at McDonald's. But now being this long into NoFap and training martial arts regularly, it did wonders for my confidence, and this confidence bled into all other areas of my life, including Muay Thai. I was now willing to bet on myself. Things that had seemed anxiety-invoking, such as sparring or looking like an idiot during class, or even just shadow boxing in front of people, they used to make me really nervous. And now I was just far more confident. All these things that used to make me anxious no longer seem to have an impact on me anymore. And this confidence means a lot in the fight world. It literally improved my form and how my movement was and how frequently I was able to land things. My self-image was greatly improved. I was no longer this person who was being hunted, but I was rather now the hunter. This psychological shift makes a huge impact. You stop being the victim of life and you grab this bull called life by the horns. Lastly, I also noticed how being on NoFap significantly improved my performance while actually sparring individuals. Previously, I used to gas out so quickly and now my cardio was like significantly better. Of course, this is due to me doing cardio, but I also do believe when you're on NoFap, you just have that spring in your step. Like just that 30% more energy in your system, and that makes all the difference. You're also more aggressive when you're on a really long streak. Apart from stamina, I realized that I also now had more grit or the ability to carry on under pressure. So previously I remember getting hit with a body shot and just going down and thinking about taking a quick break. I've realized that when I'm on a really long streak, it takes far more to break me. My my grit or my ability to tolerate stress improved tremendously. I believe that no FAP and living a life free from instant gratification is extremely important if you're someone who wishes to do something in competitive sports. It greatly improves your psychology and cognitive ability while simultaneously also boosting your physical performance. The cocktail of these two benefits gives you a significant edge over those who indulge in PMO or do other activities that offer instant gratification. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. And if you're interested in content that revolves around self-improvement, make sure to subscribe.